Welcome to Local Gods. My name is Marco Liu.
And I'm James Hahn.
And today we have the honor of having Michael Lee.
Yes, sir. What's up? What's up?
Entrepreneur, content creator, dancer, streamer, on and on and on.
Let's go.
I mean, just to kick things off, because I think it's a really interesting time for folks from your state. How would you describe the Florida Asian American experience? Because it seems like a lot of Florida Asians, specifically Florida Vietnamese, are popping right now.
Yeah.
You, Sailor. I think there's a few other folks that don't come to mind. Yeah, from Florida.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I grew up with no Asians around me.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So exactly. So
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's
really
why.
interesting.
That's why I'm curious. Like, yeah, what was it like growing up in Florida, and what would you say in your travels and your work, like what sets y'all apart from the rest of Asian America?
Oh man, it's weird because I feel like I grew up I would say pretty whitewashed. Like I was born and raised in West Palm Beach.
Okay.
Very white, like that was just like, yeah, that area.
Uh-huh.
And then once I got into dancing, I hung around straight Hispanic and Black people. So it was like very
nice.
like culture switch, and I like my whole dynamic of who I was completely changed. And then once I moved to LA, my dynamic changed again. I kind of got more Asian roots inside of me, but I had a lot of family in Houston. And then what else? I mean, I don't know. It's like I don't even personally feel like I resonate with like Florida. Like when I left, I honestly feel more like better here or just like outside, because once I started doing the social media thing in 2015, I feel like no one around me really had the same mindset. Like I feel like I kind of outgrew like just my circle and my space, and I just didn't feel like it was right for me to be there.
Got it.
Yeah.
I think when most people think about West Palm Beach, especially from like watching film and TV, you're thinking about like retirement communities.
Yeah, no, it's straight up
like
retired
old Jewish people.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
No, it's exactly what it
Their
is.
golf carts and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. But then you also said you grew up around Black and Latino folks too. So it's like old Jewish folks and then Black and Latino folks. That's West Palm Beach.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
What brought your parents out there, dude? This is
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm confused.
Crazy.
I'm first gen. So,
Yeah.
it was originally my parents, I think they went to Houston for a little second, and
Okay.
then I was born in Florida.
Okay.
I don't know why
They
Florida.
just had like a job opportunity out there.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I that's just where my grandparents like were and stuff, and we had like nail salons and whatnot. And
Oh, there you go.
yeah, I feel like there was a decent like pocket of people, but obviously who I grew up around, they weren't really like Asian. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I had like one or two friends that like stuck around, but yeah.
That makes sense because I grew up around a lot of Vietnamese folks. So Houston, San Jose, obviously Orange County makes sense. But I have noticed that a lot of my friends that have gone to places like North Carolina, Florida, Virginia, they're going there specifically to do business, like to open nail salons or do some other type of business where they see like kind of a gap in that market. So yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
But like I think in your answer about that West Palm Beach upbringing you came up in, it kind of clues me into why like Sailor is the way she is. Jacksonville, I have no idea about like Florida geography.
Jacksonville is, I think,
pretty far, right?
Far.
Yeah.
I have no idea where that is.
Because West Palm Beach, I
That's
feel
on,
like
that's
is
on the edge. That's
a
like
little more
an hour.
cosmopolitan.
Yeah, it's like Miami's down south,
Yeah.
and an hour up. It's like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and then like a little like 40 minutes up, it's like West Palm.
Okay.
Okay.
Jacksonville is
close.
probably on the left side, I think, more west. I
Oh,
think.
so it's more
Panhandle?
country. A little
Yeah,
more country.
I'm
Okay.
gonna assume so. I don't have any knowledge of it, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fascinating because I remember listening to Sailor's album and thinking like, man, this is really interesting music. But she makes Jacksonville sound like a terrible place. Like, this sounds real
I
good.
don't, wait, I don't know who Sailor is.
She's
She's
like
an up and coming R&B singer. Like
Vietnamese?
she is Vietnamese.
yeah.
Okay, fire. Was she
Yeah.
in Head in the Clouds?
No. You might be thinking of Twee.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah. No, but
Okay,
Sailor's
got you.
like the, I don't know, what kind of iteration is she right
Well,
now?
she's the hot shit right now. She's the
Yeah.
up and coming because like She performed in I think she's wrapping up her tour, but I tried to get tickets and it sold out like within an hour. And then when I tried to get resale, I think she was performing at the Roxy or something, and like her tickets were going for like 300, 400.
Wow, good for her.
Just for like a standing room only.
Damn,
like I was like, God damn. But yeah, I mean that Vietnamese, Asian American Florida life, that's really interesting. That's like it's kind of like y'all are going out there, kind of like pioneers. To do your thing. What got you into dance? Because I think most people, if they know who you are, like they know you from your TikTok dance videos. How did that become a thing?
So like my mom was always like wanting to put me into random like, you know, activities to keep me out of trouble or whatever. Like that was like some mentality, like because my dad, everyone was just working all the time. So like as long as he's doing something, he's not gonna do drugs. You know, that was kind of the vibe. And by the time I was 12, like I did dancing like when I was like 6 or 7, just as a recreational thing. But when I hit 12, I joined a dance studio that like my mom, her friend like had a kid that was like there, and I was like, oh, I'd love to try that. So I took that first dance class. It was a hip hop, you know, studio, which was like, it was very rare to find a hip hop studio, especially in Florida. It was all like, usually when you go to a studio, it's always like ballet or like, you know, not
right. It's not gonna be rhythmic.
Yeah. So when I took my first class, I was like, this is different, and I felt like I learned so much. I literally just fell in love with the first class, and I like stuck with it, and I started doing like 2-3 classes a week, and from there it was like, that's the story. Like it was just I kind of fell into it.
You're a natural, it sounds like.
Oh no, not at all. No, dude. Like my first private lesson was it was for my 12th birthday to do like a dance performance in front of my family. And literally, there's this move. Like, I basically did an 8 count where my arms went side to side like this, and then bring it back up. It took me 30 minutes to do that. Like, it was bad. Like, I had
like to learn it. You're saying,
yeah.
Isn't that not a long time? Is that a long 30 time?
No, to do this movement or this movement, like what I'm doing right now. I could show you it, and you could do it in a minute. Well, I mean, it took me 30 minutes to do it.
Oh, interesting.
Like, it was bad. Like, I had no rhythm. So yeah.
Look how far you've come.
I know.
That's kind of insane to think about.
Yeah.
Do you think like was there an aspect of just perfectionism where you just wanted to do it right?
I think I was kind of like bullied as a kid in 4th and 5th grade, and like, you know, you had that, you know how Asians are. It's like we're kind of like that nerd ugly-ish, and then once we like hit like a certain age, we kind of just glow up. Well, this was like my spark.
That's actually a really great perspective.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
happens a lot.
Yeah. So my spark was this, because I was like, oh, like I can get good at this. Like I improved really fast in like an hour in class, so it made me feel good, and that's what made me like more like it built my confidence. It built who like I wanted to be, all of that stuff. Yeah. And I started becoming more popular in school, all of that stuff.
Okay.
And like the dancer of the school, you know. So it was just a really cool feeling, and it made me feel like just. Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of enhanced my life in every way. I felt like it gave me like a purpose, I guess.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. And that into social media, like, was just like a natural thing where all of your other like dancer friends were doing it too, and you kind of just.
No, I was definitely the first, I would say. Because I grew up watching YouTube because of Ryan Higa, Kev Jumba, all of the OGs, and I was also very like entrepreneuristic because of my parents owning nail salons and stuff. And I was like, I never want to do a 9-to-5. I did 9-to-5s. I hated it. It sucked so much. And I was like, all right, well, YouTube, like Ryan, they're like all of them, they're just having fun. They're like doing what they love, and I'm pretty sure they're making money from it. Because like, you know, like that was just in my head. I'm like, why can't I just do that myself? Yeah. So that's when I was like, all right, 2015, I'm making my first YouTube video. It's a skit. You know, that was just a vibe, and it was horrible, but it was like the start of like, all right, if I just keep going at this, like eventually it's gonna pay off. And I was like, at that time, listening to podcasts, listening to audiobooks, like just learning and adopting all of this like mindset stuff, because like people around me, I feel like didn't have that. But I took advantage of social media, and I was like, I want to be where these people are. So I used that, and yeah, I kind of just stuck with my gun, and like a few years later, like started getting a little bit of a following, started going viral after like a year or two. Got better obviously as a choreographer, started teaching more, and I posted that, and that was my content. And then 2019, that's when obviously the whole TikTok stuff happened. It was like, I think September. I started doing like my first TikTok like native video there.
Yeah.
And the first week I gained like a couple 100,000 followers, and I hit my first million followers that week. And that's
so
what sparked
fast.
it.
All in 1 week.
No, it was crazy.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
You'd be happy with like, I'd be happy with like 1,000, man.
No, dude, it was wild because it was just like it was an app on the side for me. It was always like Instagram and YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when obviously TikTok started doing their major push, I saw that million followers, and I was like, oh, I have to go all in on this now.
For sure.
So, and after 5 years, I was like, that was like me like basically preparing for an opportunity, and I saw that as an opportunity. And literally after that first week, I was posting like 4 to 8 TikToks a day, and I was gaining 1 million followers every single week. And that's when my whole life fucking just like,
Yeah, unbelievable. Because
Yeah.
you have like over 1 billion views, maybe just on TikTok alone. I'm not sure.
It's 1 billion likes, I think.
Oh,
on
okay.
TikTok.
Okay.
So probably more. Than
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
by a magnitude of
alone
10
is billion.
or something.
Yeah. Get it correct.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact, like, I don't know how the rankings are now, but at one point you were like top 5 most followed person on TikTok out of like millions of people that are on the platform, people all around the world. Like, when there was that, I guess it's still ongoing, the whole TikTok ban thing.
Yeah.
What's going to happen to it? Like, how do you look at all that?
In terms of the ban or in terms of...
Yeah, because it's like, as you said...
I'm expanding, bro. Like,
You're okay?
I'm looking into like moving on to the next platform, but also like going into the Asian markets. So like my new management team is helping me kind of expand into Asia, Red Note, Douyin, all of the other stuff.
Wow.
Because TikTok, it's like pretty official now that they're going to get shut down. They're changing into a new app called M2, which is like government regulated or whatever. Only the US has the market. So imagine TikTok, but you can only see US content. So it's shutting out the rest of the world so that the government can probably like,
Wow.
Wait,
control the
what?
narrative.
I did not. Did
This
you
is
read that in
breaking.
the
This
news?
is breaking news.
Yeah, is this public knowledge?
Yeah, I saw it like a week ago. It's like very
Oh, okay,
new.
it's a week ago. All right.
Yeah, it's
What?
very, very new.
I feel like that would have been big news.
I
haven't
saw it
heard
all
about
over.
yet.
So I was like, all right, I need to start planning, to migrate. Because I'm
Interesting.
still going to do US, obviously. I have a big market.
Yeah.
I mean, you're cutting off like the US is like 1/10 of the whole world. You know
For
what
sure.
I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
What would you say is the evergreen platform in your opinion?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, so that consensus is true.
Yeah.
I think it is YouTube.
Just because of like they already understand the financials of all of that stuff, and like long form, you can post literally anything. You can post shorts, long form podcasts, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think it just makes the most sense to have evergreen stuff there.
Yeah. And then dance is just the tip of the iceberg of what you do, because I see tons of gaming content, you doing like vlog style stuff with your family even. Like, tell us more about that. Like this expanding empire. It feels like we're like peeling an onion.
Yeah.
Get
It's
more
layer
and
by
more.
layer, man.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I started off obviously with dancing, and then I wanted to take that opportunity and like expand into other things. Like obviously, I never wanted to be categorized as only one thing.
Yeah.
I was like, anything I do, I want to be able to like leverage and take advantage of the opportunity. So I started a gaming channel. I started a family channel. So like, I could do stuff with my family, hang out with them, do fun challenges. And then now I'm kind of getting into live streaming. So like I have all of these verticals where it's like I can technically work my whole life, even if it's fun for entertainment, because like I would hate, I'm such a workaholic where it's like if I game, like my brain will be like, this isn't like helping me. I guess. And it's always that thing of like, oh, I can just, if I stream this or if I record this for a YouTube video or whatever, I can make money back. And now it's a job, which it had its like caveats, because like sometimes it's like, damn it, it lost the fun of just playing a game just to play a game. But the other side is like, this is a job this is a dream job. Like I would rather do this than like do something I hate. So yeah.
All right, man. Did you have a childhood hustle? Because a lot of entrepreneurs, like,
I bet you were flipping like packs of gum.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Sticks.
so my mom, okay, I'll give you like 2 backstories
Nice.
how I was as a child. So my mom had a nail salon, and as a kid, I was like 3 or 4. I used to go to the other store across from my spot, and they would give out free candy. So I'd take a whole bunch of candy, bring it back, and I'd sell it to the
wow. No overhead. Just take
insane.
people's free candy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Wow.
then once I got older, around like 6, I started doing hand massages to all of my mom's workers for $1 a minute, and I used to make like $80 a day.
That's
Wait,
not small
$1 a
money.
minute is
Yup.
That's not small money for a kid,
because
man.
you know after
No,
a while
it's
you're like, hey, it's only been 10 minutes. Hey, give me like a few more, you know, dude.
Yeah, I used to be a timer, and I was like, I took advantage of my cuteness as a kid. I was like, oh yeah, I'll put the timer. Right. And I was a good hand massager. Dude, I was not bad. So
Bro, $1
Wow.
a minute is crazy.
Yeah.
That's smart, dude.
yeah, so I ever since then it was like I was always looking, dude. Like, I was forex trading at one point. I was at high school. I did like a whole like little like snack thing. I would go to like Costco, get a whole bunch of stuff, have a phone app that had everything on my phone, quantity and price wise, and I would just like hand it to them at lunch. And I used to make like $80 to $100 a
Wait, what do you
What?
mean? What do you mean you're handing it to?
Like I would walk around lunch during.
You're
high
having a
school.
POS system on your phone.
Yes. Yeah.
And you're like, hey, you want
Yeah, like,
Twizzlers
it
right
was
now?
obviously sneaky. Yeah, I had to be sneaky about it. But yeah, I would just hand it and be like, yeah, let me know what you want. It's like, oh, it'd say like, oh, you have chips. It's like $1.
And it's in your backpack?
It's just had a
Snack plug.
Dude.
Snack plug.
Yo, you were the snack plug?
Yeah, and then someone stole my business. They started doing stuff. So then I moved on into dance promos. So this was like when I was like 30,000, maybe 20,000 followers on Instagram. I was like slowly getting into it finally. Like this was like around 2016, 2017. Maybe it was more. I don't remember how many followers I had. 50 to 100,000, let's say. But I used to basically get artists to DM me because back then promotion was different. So if I had followers, small artists would be like, yo, like I'd pay you to dance to my song. So I used to have a rate card. It'd be like $15 for 15 seconds of dancing, $30 for 30 seconds of dancing, all the way to $60 for 1 minute of dancing. And in my head, I was like, I made it. Like people are doing $8 an hour working jobs.
Yeah.
I'm making $1 a second.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's different.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
hey, that's not a crazy
For
thought.
sure.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's kind of
so I used to
legit,
skip
man.
school lunches, not even eat, or I'd take it, run to the corner of the like the edge of the school, and I'd shoot my dance promos during school.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've been training for this all your life.
Bro, I've been on this. Like I'm very like, like I feel like social media, like people can fall off if they don't have that business side or the right team behind them. But I feel like I've always been able to adapt, and I love business. So like, this is very
Sounds
easy
like
for
it.
me. Yeah.
Wow.
Tell us more about that, because like a lot of people love to talk about having a team.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my team or whatever. And half the time, because I working in film and TV, I encounter a lot of people that talk about a team that doesn't exist.
Oh,
it's,
really?
It's literally them just like waiting a little bit, and they'll answer the email, and then use another name, or they'll like say, oh, like so and so's team.
Yeah, I started expanding in when I basically blew up 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
My team was pretty much like 2 people.
Yeah.
Like I had a manager team, like 2 people, and then I had an assistant, and then I had a videographer / editor, and then that would kind of like be the norm for like the next 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And then finally this year, it was the first time I felt like I actually had like it was so random too. Like I found like a homie of mine was just talking to me, and I knew him for like 2-3 years from like the Web3 space, the whole like just business era. And we got connected, and now like this brand new team, like about a month, like the most fleshed out, like established people from like different sectors. And it's the first time I feel like I've actually had like a real team to handle like the financial side of things, to handle the tax stuff, to handle the business, like
As like a
proper
like a
business
big
side.
like a proper company or something, or like
yeah, because it's always been like, because social media was so new for me, and obviously like I was a kid, so I was just like making a whole bunch of money and just trusting random people, and it was really hard to understand that. So I had to go through like growing pains essentially.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like now at this point, it's like all the stars are finally aligning for my next like chapter of like who I want to be, what I want to do.
Yeah.
And it's great. But I would say it's really hard to find legit people. Like there's so much people that just talk out their ass just to be like, yeah, I can do this for you, I can do this and that, whatever. Even established people sometimes, but if they don't like understand your vision and stuff, it falls apart so fast.
Agreed.
For sure.
So yeah.
Has it changed the way you look at people in general? Because it seems like
yeah.
you're a very social guy.
Yeah.
And then now you're not just a social guy, you're a social guy that knows how to make money and create value and branding. And so I can imagine there's a lot of people that just want to hang on and like just get a little bit
I mean, I've had to like just kind of move away from a lot of people constantly. But I've kind of always been like that my whole life.
Oh, okay.
Just because like I would literally move like back in Florida, like just OG, just as a start. Like I would always move schools every year, so I had to make new friends every single time. Back in like my elementary school days.
Oh, okay.
Middle school, high school was a little bit more like that's where I started finding my specific friend group. But even like once the social media started happening, like people started drifting off because of like jealousy or like you know, not being aligned with me or just like trying to use me. You know, it just happens when you start growing. You kind of have to outgrow people. And yeah, it sucked, but it was like I found better people after that, and like people that like aligned with my values, that people weren't toxic, that, you know, just healthier overall. So yeah.
Damn, is that the? I'm like thinking. Well, I don't know if it's related to what you said. It might be completely like another topic, but like. Weren't you part of like a group of like creators? Is that like a soft spot?
It wasn't really. So it was basically me and my homie back from Miami, and then there was my videographer, and then another random guy that was like, I don't even remember how I got connected with him, just like through another business guy. And I was like, yeah, like let's just move into this house, and it was really my house. I pretty much paid most of the bills, and I was the main creator. So it was only me and one other creator, and then my brother. But everyone else kind of like started using the name, and like it was not really an actual creator house. It was just my house.
Hey, I had no idea, because I mean all the other people were like, they're pretty known. Right.
I mean, it was definitely based off of the rise of me, because I was basically one of the top 10 at the time. So it was kind of like anyone that was around me, it just kind of worked out for them.
Oh, yeah, I can see how like you're being taken advantage in situations like that, but also at the end of the day, no matter what their intentions are, you're taking care of people.
Yeah,
you know, and I think that's really respectable, especially being so young.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, they don't. Like,
to even think like that, it's crazy, man.
No, I mean, I had to go through a lot of like trials and errors of like, you know, like I feel like I had good intentions, but I felt like I was also like swayed very easily from other people that was around me and stuff. Yeah. And it took a lot of mistakes. Also like my close friends, like OG, to like kind of help me out the rut. And then, it was just a lot of like learning throughout the years. I feel like just last year I started like actually understanding myself.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, you're doing a good job parenting people than some parents, man.
I'm trying to try.
Oh, and by the way, we just got some new product. I think this is Case.
Yeah. I just tried it yesterday or today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not bad, right?
I'm gonna pop up this new flavor, fruit tea.
Fruit tea.
Case from. It's basically flavored tea from Taiwan.
Very good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll do this.
Well, cheers, dude.
Cheers.
Cheers to all your hard work.
Cheers.
Yeah, have you guys ever heard of like when you cheers you have to look in the eye?
I think that's a general principle, but like is there something deeper than that?
My close friends are like, I don't know where they got it from, but like if you don't do it, you have like 7 years of bad sex.
Damn.
Yeah. So
not my problem, but hey, cheers, brother.
It's like
cheers, brother.
You got it out of the way.
Cheers, brother. Hey. Dang, that's a crazy. Oh man, I have never heard that. That's awesome.
That's a good one.
I don't know how it happens, how it circulates, but I'm not testing my look. I'm chilling.
Dude, what I'm getting throughout this conversation is like you with the intentions you have with people and just your interactions with people, like socially it comes very natural to you, and communication, whether it's through your body, like in your dance, or just like talking to people, that like is a part of who you are beyond just the brand. So like, have you I guess moving all the way over to California, was that a difficult transition, or it's basically stepping into
something? I felt more comfortable here.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay.
But I was also like, the first day I moved into my first like house I rented, it was like a mansion. It was like a 3-story thing. I like literally woke up and I was like, I didn't want to open my eyes because I was nervous that it was a dream. Like everything was happening.
Oh.
So I woke up and I was like, no way, this is happening. It was very surreal experience to feel. And yeah, like I didn't take it for granted. I was like very just like, this is where I need to be. This is where it's at. The entertainment, obviously the business is all here.
Yeah.
Now I don't know. It's kind of like half and half, but definitely at the time I was like, yeah, this is it. And I felt good.
Well, speaking of like, while we're still on the dance topic, like in terms of how you've created your own style or voice, I'm always just curious. Like, who are some people that really inspired you? Like, because creating your own style and voice comes from imitating or emulating or adopting things that you really like and admire about a particular dance or a style.
Yeah.
Who are some people that really inspired you over
in the
years?
dance world or in the content?
In the dance world. Just while we're in the dance topic.
There's a lot. I would say Brian Puspos, Ian Eastwood, Keone Madrid. Those are like the main key.
Okay.
Bing. It was a lot. Jabberwockies, Choreotics.
Wow.
Those cats.
Yeah.
Oh dang, you watched
ABDC,
everybody.
like,
So you watch? Yeah, you grew up.
Yeah,
with
of course.
Okay.
That was like how, especially in the dance like community, like I was so into that. I was on both sides of the spectrum of like the social media dancing, like the hit them folks, the whip, the reverse, all that stuff. Like I was in it, and I was also on the side of like I love competition dancing. I love those choreographers, concept videos. So it went together. I'm like, oh, I can do my own concept videos and doing all that stuff. So
I had no idea I think when I first heard about you many years ago, I categorized you in my mind as TikTok dancer. I knew nothing about you. I just saw because you were popular. But as I started exploring more about who you were, I was like, oh, this guy's a dancer. No offense.
No. No, of course. I mean, I played into it because I learned that, especially in 2020, like that was obviously the rise. I learned that real dancing, the audience wasn't ready for it. Like basically I would post like these high quality professional dance videos, all of this stuff. And there was a disconnect because people didn't understand it. They didn't understand the art yet. It's almost like trying to talk to a 7-year-old college level terms. So what people loved and digested about TikTok was like, oh, this is family friendly. Anyone can do it. So when I learned that, I was like, okay, let me take my knowledge of lighting and composition of like, because I went to film school and all that stuff, and put it into something where it's like, okay, this TikTok like very casual format, and I rode the wave. I basically just continued that until like it fell off. And I basically I took advantage of it, but I would say I kind of lost like my taste in the dance world. Because I wasn't training, I wasn't doing like real dancing. I was all about just the TikTok stuff. And I would say like 2 years ago, I finally got back into it, and especially when K-pop and all the other, basically it's real dancing on TikTok now. It's not real. I mean, there's both. There's like the simple ones that is always still fun to do, but there's some hard ass choreographies on TikTok now, and it's finally gotten there because of 5 years of like constant, digestion of all of that stuff. So you kind of have to know when to play your cards, and that's why people only know me for like, oh, you're a TikTok dancer, But I can eat up a lot of people if I
for sure.
Okay, I like that.
I've been a dancer for now 13 years now.
Oh I can sense that. Wow.
Yeah. I think if people look at your YouTube content, like they're seeing these grand productions now, where it's like I think I saw your Squid Game. I think that huge production value and all that. But like for TikTok, would you say Roxanne was a song that like blew you up? Where
it didn't blow me up. It was just one of the songs that I blew up, but I helped.
I love it.
Oh. No way.
Like it's the other way around.
Like it was just like I was still doing like random TikTok stuff. Yeah. I mean,
he paid you. He paid you that promo.
It was just a promo rate of whatever. I don't remember what it was. But then he got like an 8-figure deal from it afterwards. It wasn't. I'm not gonna say it's solely me, obviously. But it popped off, and then.
Dang, did he ever thank you?
I don't even remember.
What's his name? Cerveza. What's the artist name?
Roxanne. Oh, I don't remember.
Arizona.
Arizona.
Arizona. Oh man,
Cerveza, something like that.
I say Cerveza, but that's incorrect.
Dude, that's such a paradigm shift, because the idea of like naturally a lot of people think like, oh yeah, that was a big song, and then there was a popular dance that came out of it. But you're right, because I was like doing the chronology in my head. I'm like, I had no idea that song even existed until you did your video.
Yeah, I mean, it's very synonymous. Like, obviously, a dance can't pop off without the song being good.
Sure.
But the song also can't pop off without the right trend.
Like the Renegade.
Yeah, Renegade.
Right? That's an example of that.
Yeah. Dream Girl. I did Dream Girl like 10, 20 times. It always hit 5 to 10 to 20, 30 million views at a time. Like it was
5 to 30. That's
no,
crazy.
it was like on the lower end.
Your spectrum is crazy. We're like we're happy with like 5 likes, man.
Like, what in the world?
No, things back at that time. That was like I would say that was a golden era where like money was up, views was up.
True.
Obviously the pandemic, you know, like that was like no one else could do anything other than just scroll.
Fair.
And it was an insane time.
Yeah.
Dang, man. Wow. Is that the reason why you call your group Shlove? Like for self-love, right?
Self-love, yeah. It started off as a random term, actually. It wasn't even like a real word. Like it just, I don't know exactly how.
Like shmoney?
It was like schlatt. You remember schlatt? Like that whole like gang term?
I remember it, but I'm not familiar.
Long story short, I basically heard it, and it had a double meaning. It was like someone you could trust, and then someone you can't trust, and it just made no sense to me. And I was like, it was just a dumb thought. I was like, why are they doing that? Like, why can't it all be about love, like shlove?
I love it.
So that happened, and then like a couple months later, I just like stuck with it, and then someone was like, yeah, what does it mean? Does it mean like self-love? And I was like, yeah, of course it does. and it was already synonymous with my brand. So I was like, this makes sense, because I wanted to, my brand was always to like, I want to inspire people to do things that they've never done before, to like just kind of follow their dreams kind of thing. So like self-love, it literally matched up together, and that's just been like the thing I've kind of like stuck with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang, I mean, I feel inspired, bro. Just by you recollecting your whole freaking life, dude. I'm inspired, man.
Yeah, I the way you're able to connect different things and like make it make sense in a way that's profitable for you, but also brings value to people. That's a special skill, man. A lot of people like they spend their whole lives trying to figure out like one idea. Yeah, but like you're like idea here, idea there, like left and right. That's crazy.
I mean it's very like, I feel like it's a mental game, because like I do have the moments where I'm like, I overthink a lot. Or I have the analysis paralysis. Yeah, where like there's like so many things to keep up with, and I don't know what to do. But I've learned like with perfectionism and all of that stuff, like you have to kind of just put something out, even if it's not your best, but you're gonna grow way faster from just executing. Which is something I had to really wrap my head around. I started live streaming again, and I was like, you know, like it's not gonna be perfect. Like I'm gonna have some really bad live streams, but like, and I'm still new at this, but every single time I can like take notes and I can actually digest. So it's like a live experience that's gonna help versus just like intaking or watching YouTube videos from it.
For sure.
Dang.
Yeah.
So given this point in your career, like you say like back when I was a kid, but I think to us it's like, bro, you're still young.
Yeah,
man.
I'm still young for sure. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I definitely feel that.
It's like back when I was, wasn't that like a few years ago?
It's just weird. I'm like, I'm mid 20s now. Like, it's
you're starting to edge on the. You're not
like,
gonna be a young man anymore.
Yeah.
You're gonna just be man.
I'm still trying to keep up with like the newer slangs and all of that stuff.
Wow.
And I feel like because I live stream, I have like a lot more like Gen Z in me, because I'm like keeping update with it. But before live streaming and just trying to like, before being chronically online, I was like, damn, like even taking a dance class, there's like kids from like 8 years old to then 16, 20, and I'm like this is different. Like I'm not
even you're starting to feel a little old.
It's wild. So I get the feeling of both now, and it's like, oh
yeah.
But Asian,
you remember 25?
Remember that? Asian don't raisin, so it's okay.
Yeah. Dang.
But what I was getting at is like you're still a young man. Yet it sounds like you're almost like midway through a full ass career.
Yeah.
Two questions: what keeps you sharp, and what keeps you passionate? Like what really gets you going and drives you right now?
Bills. Not be like keeping up with bills, making sure we're good.
Yeah.
That keeps me up.
Okay.
but
very practical.
Other than that, is
what a man.
Yeah.
I think it is a journey of it all. Like I feel like even though I've been doing this for 10 years, I feel like I'm just now still finding like you're not really you, I guess, until your mid-20s, I feel like, because your brain's still developing. Yeah, you're going through all that stuff, and like it's a very interesting journey to be on. But I feel like I'm at like stage 1 again, where like I have a big opportunity on my hands, because like obviously TikTok the 50 million. It's like I'm not starting at zero.
Yeah.
But like in other aspects, I am, and it's a fun process to always start something new and to kind of like now enjoy something that I fully want to do. You know, so I think that's what's always keeping me driven. Like I follow my passion and I kind of make sure like, am I happy doing this? And then, yeah, like there's so much to do in life that I feel like it's really hard to get bored unless you're just being complacent. Like I'm just now getting in my fitness journey again. So I'm like working on my health, working on all of that stuff.
You play sports? Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, the sports too. I want to get into soccer, basketball, all that stuff. But like I'm like still working up to that. I want to learn Korean. I want to learn piano. I want to learn all this stuff.
Wait, you said? Did you say Korean?
Yeah, I mean the K-pop is like it's a high affinity with what I got going on. You know, the K-pop look. I'm trying to attain that. So it's a lot of stuff that I feel like. I mean, like I'm a novice at so many different things. I'm like, how can you get bored?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Do you have an upcoming project that you're super excited about that's taking up a lot of your energy and your bandwidth?
Him trying to get the K-pop look, dude.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of time.
It's already happening.
Yeah.
I was born with.
No, I wouldn't say an exact. Oh, actually, I'm definitely traveling more. The live stream I'm taking a lot more seriously, like IRL streaming, doing that stuff, traveling more. But one of the big things I want to do is I want to make a content group. I haven't really talked about it yet.
Okay.
I'm still telling the guys that I want it to be in it. Like I haven't really even told them about it. Okay. But that's something I'm really trying to look into.
Like AMP type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. So I'm trying to build the next thing of that because like I'm learning that like people to be big, you kind of need a group, you know. And whether it's my family, that's like. It fills its certain purposes, but I think to be a part of a bigger group of like people that are like my age, obviously, and doing something that we all do well together, and the energy is there. It's like you kind of need that, like K-pop groups, like boy bands, like all of those people, everyone that's really big. There's a clique, there's a group. So I've always been like a very like a misfit almost in kind of everywhere I've been, and even in the social media world. Like I wasn't a part of the hype house. I wasn't a part of like all of these like other groups. I was kind of like the lone wolf in a sense. So I'm kind of trying to make my own situation right now. So hopefully in the next year, this is gonna be like the next thing I got going on.
That's great.
Yeah. Other than that, it's just like I'm starting all of these journeys, and that's like the big project, I guess. Next chapter. So.
Yeah.
You mentioned your family, so like even your little brother is doing stuff. Like, would you say you're like kind of mentoring him in the process, or?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, he's always watched. Both of them have always watched me. But now I'm like, yeah, we're gaming together now a lot more, and then they're getting into acting, so they're doing acting classes.
Oh, cool, fun.
And then other than that, it's just kind of like, yeah, I just want to get them more like accustomed to like entertainment in general, how to kind of like play the role of whatever they want to be, and then, see where they're
being a good older brother, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
used to be like more of like a dad figure. Now I'm just like big brother status, and I'm like, all right, I like this.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, it's a good position to be in. What was I gonna say earlier? Dang. When it comes to like building your, in terms of the collective, like, what are the things that you'll be looking for? Because I've always wanted to know, like, when someone creates a collective or a group, what are the things that you're like flagging? You're like looking out for, like, oh, this is a real good potential.
I would say it factors and then synergy. So like, obviously a group, like you can't just throw like the best people in the world and put them together and expect it to work. I think it has to be like the energy has to flow well.
You have to
happened to your Lakers back in the day, right?
Let's move on to something else. We're getting it together, right? New ownership. We have a treasure chest now, but no, I agree with that because like everyone in their mind wants to create the Avengers of whatever dreams team, but it's not easy.
It's so hard. Even just in the back end making a team, but like a front facing like brand, like it's really, really tough. So I'm praying that it works, but I feel like the people that I've chosen, we're already kind of like friends. We kind of know each other already. Yeah. And they're all like really big in their fields of stuff. So I think it's gonna work really well. So yeah, I have just a gut feeling.
Yeah, I hope it goes well, man.
Thank you. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Love to see it. We love to see the fruit of all of these plans come out.
Yeah,
and kind of
we'll
revisit
keep
it.
it up, man. I want to see it grow.
Yeah, no, I'm praying. But yeah, I feel like again, it's the same thing of like as long as I just keep going at it, it'll work out. Like as long as I can just have everything be self-sufficient, like financially, I don't have to stop. I can just keep going and it's gonna keep growing. Like there's no way it's not, So I feel like it's just a matter of time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What about like your style? Like tell us a little bit. I know those shoes, man.
Yeah,
like,
you do?
Yeah. I know about them.
I kind of just follow either Pinterest or K-pop.
Yeah. Are they
K-pop is
comfy?
the answer.
I've always wondered if like the soles, like I've always seen them on like different stores.
These are pretty like comfy. I saw JK wear them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I hit up like one of the Chinese suppliers and I was like,
Nice.
Yeah.
$150.
Okay.
Nice.
Solid.
Yeah.
Dang, bro. Or what about the shirt? Like
This shirt.
is it poking you? Like
no. This is super comfy. This is my homie's brand that I work with. I guess he works with the brand or whatever. But yeah, he just gifted me this like a couple days ago. I was like,
it says dude.
No, it says
Good, right?
It's
Oh,
good
I can't
brand.
read. Sorry,
Yeah. Dude.
dude.
Yeah, but no, it's a nice. I think it's a Chinese company brand.
Okay.
The pearls popping out. That's cool.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is different. I like it.
Yeah. It catches the light real well. I understand. Dang. Okay.
Michael Lee, it was a pleasure to have you on the podcast. We have a gift for you as one of our first season guests.
Oh my God, what's that?
Yeah? What?
So,
Just tricked you. A hat.
Hey, appreciate it, local guy. I like this. I like this.
A little dad hat. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, check the side profile. See the little detail.
Yeah.
No, like open it up.
Oh. Okay. I like it. Wait, what is it? Oh, local guys.
Local
Okay.
gods.
Is this a logo or is this a logo?
they're both logos, but we'll see how we develop in the future. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
We
What-
had a limited run, man. Literally, we don't even have a hat.
some people have asked us for more, and it's like we can't because we've only made enough for our guests for this first season. So
okay.
they will never be made again.
Dang, appreciate it. Well, actually, question: what does local gods mean? Why'd you guys name it that?
Ironically, a lot of people never ask us that.
I know. Thank you, Michael,
You're
for your
welcome.
insightful question.
First season.
Yeah, man.
So the idea of local gods, it's kind of like an oxymoron, right? Like jumbo fish or your favorite,
Oh yes, Biggie Smalls.
Okay.
right?
Gotcha,
Two things that are like opposite of each other. Like
That
how
makes sense. Local.
Yeah, how can a god be
Yeah.
local, right? But if you think about it, like whether you want to use the term heroes or like idols or people that are like, significant in your life, whether you know them or don't, they have this outsized like presence in your life. But a lot of these people, like a lot of our friends, a lot of people we know, they're actually just normal people. And so we started the show to have conversations like this to get to know our local gods on a more personal level.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fire. Okay.
Yeah. So
right.
you have the hat. You've been on the show, so you have that official title.
W explanation. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then I always like to end with 3 questions.
Okay.
Yes. And before we do that, I am so curious now, like being a Gen Z representative, like what are things like Gen Alpha or people even younger that are saying that you're just like, dang, I can't even keep up. Like what is it just like slangature?
No, the last one that is probably it's a little old now. When they were saying like skibbity
Skibbity,
Riz,
yeah.
Toilet Riz,
okay,
like
yeah.
that, like yeah, I don't know, Ohio, all that stuff. I was just like, this is
Okay,
dumb.
skibbity.
Like, it's not even
for
that
us is like bibbity bobbity boo
Yeah.
from Cinderella.
For sure.
Just a fun little
Yeah, yeah,
saying
yeah.
with
Yeah, yeah.
words and like what's the thing that Travis Scott did recently in his new song?
I have no idea.
He did a wibbity wibbly wobbly
I
in his
don't
new
know.
song with
I don't know.
Glorilla. All right, that's a little too recent, but
Music
and
is his thing. So.
Oh, okay, fire.
And Ohio, it's the modern version of calling someone a Bama.
Bama.
You know what I'm talking about?
What's a Bama?
A
Like,
It's like their country. They're like
like redneck,
Yeah.
oh,
like
okay, that
like
makes sense.
yeah.
Got
like
you.
maybe some
Yeah.
sort of scum because you're from Alabama.
unsophisticated.
yeah. That used to be an insult back in the day.
Got you. Yeah.
So the
when
modern.
when I think Ohio, it's like, oh, you got Ohio Riz. It's like you got no Riz.
exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Shout out to the Buckeyes. Ohio
Yeah,
State.
yeah, exactly.
Not me, guy. I didn't say that.
Yeah. That's what the
social
kids
media.
say.
Yeah, that's what the kids say,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah.
The one I say a lot now is type. type shift.
Oh,
Yeah.
Type shit. It's like, okay, it's high. It's high.
But that to me that makes sense. You can like figure it out by context. That like it makes sense.
Some people say type shift now.
Shift?
Shift.
Type shift.
Yeah. I'll show you a meme I just randomly saw. Maybe it's because it's a PG version. I don't know.
Yeah. Because you can't say shit. Of course.
Yeah. It's kind of
Dude,
funny
it's
though.
so
Type shit.
there's so many ways. What I appreciate about language and lingo, slang is it'll constantly evolve.
Yep.
And I love, especially like for older dudes like us, when I appreciate every slang that comes out because it's always tinged with like a hint of like sarcasm, playfulness, unseriousness.
Yeah.
That I personally always loved.
Yeah.
I've loved for a long time. And the kind of slang that always stuck with me were the ones that were like so unserious, but for someone who's like always so serious, they're just like, how could you say that? Or like, what does that mean?
Yeah, this era is interesting because I feel like we're such an unserious generation.
Yeah.
But we take things so serious as well. Like, for example, like cancel culture.
Oh, yeah,
Like, they're such opposites. I'm like, dude.
Or cringe culture.
Cringe.
Huh? People are
Yeah.
so afraid to be cringe, they don't even try anymore.
You know, the cringe culture was 2020, and they ate that up, and then now people are like, ugh. But
Yeah.
I think now the cringe culture now for me is like, it's like they kind of like make fun of itself now, and I think that's like the funny part.
Oh, they're aware of
Yeah,
their
they're
cringe.
aware. They're aware that they're cringe, but they understand.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I guess you're right. You're right.
Just distract, and then people move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, thanks for I always think that's interesting. Just a little, for the old man.
No, of course.
Okay, the three questions. One, geographically, where do you consider home now?
I'll say LA still.
LA? Okay. All right. So when your friends from out of town visit LA, where is the few places you're taking them food wise?
Agassi Gopchang.
What? Yeah, in K-Town. Yeah, you like Agassi Gopchang?
Yeah.
Do you eat the intestines or
No,
all of it?
we do the beef. We do the beef combo.
Yeah, the beef combo is very
Marinade.
good.
Yeah, it's fire.
Hey, that's how
I
you
do
know about
that.
it.
I do the soju Terra Sprite situation.
Yeah.
The ramen there. It's
Man, you on your way to being a K-pop star, man.
I've been dived. I've dove into it, and then me and my fam, me and my close friends, my group.
Okay.
Oh.
Dang, okay.
Yeah.
All right. We might have to do a little stint in K-Town one day.
You guys haven't had?
Oh no,
We've both been, but it's like when you think about that place, you're thinking about gopchang. You're not thinking about beef. At least for me. But now
the beef
I
and the
know.
pork there is actually pretty.
It's actually really good?
Yeah.
I really
It's
like it.
low key pretty good. Yeah. Okay, nice. That's it. You don't.
No, I go.
Give me one more.
I have the perch. I love the perch.
Oh,
Another good
okay.
spot.
Yeah.
I have this. My friend, he owns a company. It's called OTH. Is where like basically influencers.
Yeah.
They can like post stories to partners of the OTH network. And it's like restaurants. So I'll be able to go to a restaurant and have like a 500 bill be paid off if I just post like 2 stories.
Wow.
Perch is one of them, and their food's insane. So I go there a lot now.
It's the rooftop bar, that perch. Oh yeah,
Really nice.
Yeah.
Live music.
Great date
Great
spot.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I think I've seen it on like Yelp.
It's downtown, like
It's-
looking
it's
over Pershing Square. Yeah.
really
Oh, yes.
Really
I
good,
mean,
yeah.
expert in the foods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still need to expand, but like I have my good spots, but
Yeah.
I definitely haven't like expanded it enough.
Yeah.
I have a lot of those Instagrams.
Yeah.
Man, if you need
Videos,
some
like,
spots you haven't heard about, man, hit up Mark for it. I'm
Okay.
telling you, bro.
Okay, bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely interested.
Okay, and then the last question is, what is currently at the top of your playlist? Like, what's on rotation? Just like you might even have to pull out your phone.
Oh yeah, playlist right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
I
like-
actually just started expanding my playlist because I felt like it was pretty whack for a while. 'Cause
Shout
Okay.
out to Tway the Bay she was the first guest to actually pull out her phone. And we're like, oh, we should just let people do that.
Yeah.
Easier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Smart.
So I have different vibes.
Yeah, give us the ones you want to name. You don't have to be exactly, first, but
Let's see. Just because of K-pop Demon Hunters, I love their new songs. There's
yeah.
a few of them where
Nice.
I like Free.
Okay.
That's like a really good song. And
Yeah.
then there is another one.
Yo, the K-pop, the Demon Hunters or Demon Slayer.
Demon Hunters.
Demon Hunters, right? Yeah. I haven't seen the show yet.
Shout out
It's
to
a
Kevin
movie.
Wu,
No,
a
it's a
guest
movie.
on the show,
Yeah.
man. Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
I
It's a
haven't
movie.
even-
It's a Netflix.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I only knew about it because this OG musician from Philly, Danny Chung. He worked on the soundtrack, and he's like a long time like someone I've looked up to and has been in the music scene. He writes for Blackpink. He writes for all of Black Label.
They their songs broke every K-pop artist. Like they're number one. They're at number one charts right now.
Holy.
And that's like it's crazy.
Wow.
Like they beat every group.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's what you're saying. Oh, Kevin
Wu, we've always believed in you. That's what we had on the show, man.
Yeah, I know, man. Did he say he was on that show?
I think he was probably NDA'd because it was before it came out.
Yeah. Because he didn't mention it when he was here. Yeah. Oh, very cool.
Yeah. I'll say that. I love this guy. His name is Junie. Junie's really fire.
Junny?
Yes.
Oh, R&B guy.
Yeah.
He's very good. Please come on our show, Junie. Yeah.
Driver Era. Love that.
Never heard of them.
Okay.
Yeah, Driver Era. That's you ever Austin Alley? Remember that show?
Austin
Disney?
and Alley. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Disney.
Ross Lynch. No,
Ooh, you're giving combination of words I've never heard.
Now we're starting to age ourselves.
Okay.
I'm starting to show my age.
This was like my time of like
a
little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
But really good. Really good group.
Okay.
And then
very cool.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, like, yeah, it's like a mix, dude. I don't know.
Nice.
I think that's really like the main.
That's sick. No, those are great. Those are great. Yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Recently, Blackpink.
Dude, their new song, have you heard it?
Yeah.
Jump? Bro, no edits necessary.
Yeah.
You just, from start to finish, a great dance record. Love it.
Yeah.
Sure, man.
Cool, man.
Well, for people that somehow have not seen one of your videos or look at your content, where can people find you online?
Just Maiko, JUSTMAIKO. I spell it differently because my name was so basic. So it was actually an Asian way of pronouncing it. Just Maiko.
Maiko. Like Michael
Just
Caine.
Michael Lee. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was how I kind of brainstormed that. But yeah, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. New one, Twitch. That's where I'm really pushing now.
Okay. Nice.
So
Just Michael on Twitch?
On Twitch, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to do that like every day, every other day I'm on live now. So yeah.
Perfect. If you like the podcast, subscribe, follow us on all platforms. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Find us on Instagram. But until then, see you next time. Peace.
Nice.